Hi. So we move into the next chapter, and as I keep on saying, first do the MCQs and then go for the chapter because these are class sixth level scenario. So I don't feel that you should do like a school level thing. Na? First read the chapter and then do MCQ. These MCQs will help you to focus on the areas which are important in the chapter and much faster way. So I'll just go through the run through the uh, PDF chapter, and then we will. So in chapter six, in environment, is talking about the tropical and the subtropical region. Now, geographically, you should be aware of what is a tropical region and what areas are called subtropical region. So if this is the equator, 10 degree north, 10 degree south, this is tropical region. If it is 30 degree, 30 degree north, 30 degrees south, then this is subtropical region. India comes in a subtropical region. Now here the chapter is very smooth. For class, see, we have to understand what psychology they are writing for. It's a for 11, 12 years kid. So they're writing it at seventh class, 13, 14 years. So they say about okay, somebody's come a photographer, various culture people. He has taken photograph. He gives the importance of where they're coming from. Two areas in this chapter which their focus is life in the Amazon basin. They give a reason why the Amazon basin is called Amazon. The Spanish were the explorers who found that area in Amazon River, and they found a tribe which was very similar to what their Roman culture had, similar dress-up sense. So they called it as that time in Roman culture it was called as Empire of Amazons. So hence the name Amazon came. So you see that tropical region lies very close to equator between 10 degree north and 10 degree south, and it is also referred as equatorial region. Now here we come to immediately when talk about Amazon, you have to open up your atlas. See, don't think that you'll read everything and remember. You have to observe, and this exam is about that. Many information here is very limited, but when you observe, you'll realize many things. So this is the Southern America region. This is the equator, and you see that the Amazon basin passes through the equator. So here they are focusing on how mountains reaches the Atlantic Ocean in the east. So this is called the mouth of the wherever it will be reaching to another water body. It is called mouth, mouth of the river. And the river basin drains portion of Brazil, parts of Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, and part of Venezuela. Now I know you will not remember it. If you open up your atlas, then you will see that you need to remember these countries of you need to be observant about these countries and their geographical position because MCQ can happen, like which is the country where the Amazon basin does not touch, and they say Paraguay. Paraguay is not obviously it's not there, but you should be able to recall it, right? You see how Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, the are the area. Brazil. So you need to look at the map and then talk. Again, in this chapter, there, what is a humid climate, hot and humid climate, both day and night? What is the condition? They mention it over there that the equatorial method, hot and humid. They speak about rainforest. They also speak about what exactly dense roof created by leaves and branch that does not allow sunlight to reach the ground. These are rainforest. Is there anything like similar in India? Very rare, but in Amazon forest, yes. What are the other birds and the birds such as toucans, birds or hummingbird, macaw, and You have to read this. The animals like monkey, sloth, ant-eating tapir are found here. Where they are found in rainforest. Reptiles like and snake like crocodile, snake, python, anaconda, and boa. See, these are all Amazon related animal. You need to remember again. These are like flesh-eating piranha fish. Yeah, at seventh class, they are introducing this flesh-eating piranha fish. You can search the internet and understand more about it. One of the most dangerous fish. Many Hollywood movies have this piranha fish as the villain, and then people then we then the chapter focuses on see these areas are you have to see boxes. Then the chapter focuses on people of the rainforest. What are their main jobs? Men hunt and fish. Rivers, women take care of crops and maintain grow tapioca, pineapple, and sweet potato. Slash and burn way of cultivating land, where farmer clears a piece of land by slashing or cutting trees and bushes, and then these are burnt, it is dipped into the soil, and new crops are grown. Now, this is in India also many people do this, but here it is done because of the large amount of land they have in the forest zone. The staple food over here is manioc or cassava that is grown under the ground like potato. They also eat queen ants and egg sacs. Cash crop like coffee, maize, cocoa are also. So there are other large apartment like houses called what is a maloka? Maloka is the apartment or housing of rainforest. So when you read the chapter, you see this diagram, how the gradual destruction of forest happens. They cut it, then they start livelihood, and then slowly, forest is gone into barren lands. Topsoil is wasted. Next, around the chapter is they come to India side and life in Ganga Brahmaputra basin. Now here it is situated between 10 degree north to 30 degree north and subtropical region. This is called subtropical region. The tributaries of the river Ganga like Ghagra, the Son, Chambal, Gandak, Kosi, and tributaries of Brahmaputra drain it in this area. Now, see, in UPSC or any this government exam, this is the first time they are introducing you to the names of tributaries. So your job in the map is to find from east to west, from east to west, the sequence of rivers, which tributary comes where and that. You should be able to map it. You create a map of this and put it in your notes. Similarly, open your atlas and do it. That is necessary. Now, when we talk about that area, here they spoke of Peak of Himalayas, Sundarban Delta, and other areas which comes under this basin. Oxbow Lakes dots the Oxbow Lake is a terminology. What is that basically? When this river moves like this, slowly after moving, it starts cutting, leaving the space. So this area which is formed earlier, the river was here, but slowly it cuts, moves like this. So this area where little water remains is called Oxbow. This is the way the river moves, and we will learn about it in more detail at a higher note. But here they have mentioned the terminology. I'm giving you the example what it is. Then the Ganga plain is the most fertile plain, and what are grown over there: paddy, wheat, maize, sorghum, gram, millets, cash crop like sugar cane, jute are also grown, banana plantation are in the areas. In West Bengal and Assam, tea is grown in plantation, silk is produced in Bihar and Assam. So this is the area where they've spoken about plantation. Then various animal, flora and fauna found in that region. They speak about it. They speak about the terrace farming in hill area in slopes. How they do that? Because there is no plain land available at a stretch. So introduced this came in UPSC dolphin of Gange, what it is called. It is called blind dolphin or susu. So you have to read through actually. These are certain factuals what they have put in the class 7 book. It is like it is found there. So there is no other way to remember it than know about it. Then also the introduction of Swachh Bharat Mission, Namami Gange, of cleaning the rivers are spoken about there. Various polluted areas are also mentioned. And here it also talks about tourism in the basin and what are the areas where tourism are encouraged. So this is how the chapter focuses. For UPSC level, there is a lot of information. You see the facts are there. So one needs to read through them. So summarizing the if I have to summarize the chapter then so here the human being live in diverse environments across the globe. The interaction between people and their environment is strongly influenced by climate, landform, water availability, vegetation, and wildlife. So this chapter focuses on two important regions. One is Amazon basin, the tropical region near the equator, and the Ganga Brahmaputra basin, the subtropical region in the Indian subcontinent. Both regions are river basins and they significantly differ in climate, vegetation, lifestyle, and development challenges. So the first focus is on the Amazon side, where it lies between 10 degrees north and 10 degrees south, stretching on either side of the equator. It is drained by Amazon River, which originates from Andes Mountains in Peru and flows eastward into the Atlantic Ocean. So numerous tributaries join to make it largest river basin in the world. The basin covers large part of Brazil and extends into Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela. Climate-wise, the Amazon basin experiences an equatorial climate, hot and wet throughout the year. Daytime high temperatures and sticky condition, humidity, rainfall, daily rainfall often sudden and heavy without much warning. Nighttime temperatures drop slightly, but humidity remains high. This makes it one of the most humid regions in the earth. Rainforest and biodiversity. So it's a dense evergreen rainforest. We will know more about various type of forest, but here just remember evergreen rainforest. The structure forms a thick canopy, prevents sunlight from reaching the ground level. Flora are orchids, bromeliads, creepers, tall hardwood trees. The bromeliads are unique plants that store water in their leaves. That also becomes a habitat for the frogs. Fauna-wise, birds are toucans, hummingbirds, macaws. Animals, monkeys, sloths, tapirs, reptiles are snakes, python, crocodile, anacondas, boa constrictors. Insect, thousands of species including mosquitoes, aquatic life, fish such as piranha, flesh eating. This makes the Amazon one of the most biodiverse region in the planet. People of the rainforest, agriculture, practice agriculture, slash and burn agriculture. Crops that are grown include manioc, cassava, tapioca, pineapple, sweet potato, and maize and cocoa, and manioc is the staple food. Apart from crops, people also eat fish, queen ants, and egg sacs. So housing homes are either small thatched hut-shaped beehives or large community house called as maloka with sloping roof. So these are a part of the note, and I'm trying to help you that we have covered all these areas. So livelihood at Amazon is hunting, fishing, and small scale farming. So, with the Trans Amazon Highway in 1970, the heart of the forest became accessible, and this encouraged trade and settlement. This led to displacement of indigenous communities, rapid deforestation, soil erosion, biodiversity loss, and large area of forest that are destroyed each year. Coming to the next side of the chapter is life in Ganga Brahmaputra basin. We know that it is in the subtropical region, 10-degree north and 30-degree north latitude. It is drained by the Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers. You have to see the map to understand it better, and such as Ghagar, Kosi, Chamba, Saon, Gandak, and Tista. So this basin covers the plains of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Assam, and parts of neighboring states. So this is a plain, fertile alluvial soil, Himalayan foothills, and the Sundarbans Delta. The So when I'm talking about this, I also want you to be very observant about the way how it is when you actually write mains exam, or you will realize that this Ganga plain has Himalaya over here, plain Ganga line here, and Sundarban Delta over here. So this has to be depicted, location wise, geographical location wise, it should be very clear where it falls in what. Because then when we talk about cultures, land, everything is evolved out of these areas, these kind of geographical conditions. So our idea of geographical location in the map should be very, very clear. So agriculture wise, paddy is there, other crops like wheat, maize, millet, gram, sorghum, cash crop like sugarcane, jute, tea plantation, special crop like bananas and still to sericulture. So plains, the kind of trees which are available are sal, teak, people, and in Brahmaputra plain it is thick bamboo growth. In hilly areas of Sikkim and Arunachal, conifers such as pine, deodar, fir, and delta areas, Sundarbans, we have mangroves, home to Royal Bengal tiger. Wildlife wise, elephants, deer, monkeys, tigers, one horned rhinoceros in Assam, crocodile, and aquatic life like rohu, katla, and hilsa fish. The susu, blind dog, is an indicator species of river health but is threatened by industrial and urban waste. It is the most densely populated region of the world, and cities like Allahabad, Varanasi, Kanpur, Patna, Kolkata, Lucknow, well developed infrastructure for train, rail, road, waterways, air, and so this is how the chapter kind of introduces to many geographical topics as well, and also towards. Uh, so I would suggest please do the MCQs, and if you have any doubt in understanding, run through the chapter. Geography chapters are most of visual interment chapters. Just reading like book also will not help. Just reading MCQ also not help. Open up the atlas. Sometimes open up the internet. Check out on the visuals. I did not do it when we do topic wise. Then I'll add visuals to it. Like when we say mouth of Amazon basin. So you see it in the video or photograph how beautiful the Amazon basin looks, how green it is. So you can do it right now also on internet. So you do it on your own right away, at least for the school level chapters. And then when we go topic wise, then I will ensure that I also give you that visual appeal of the topic. With this, let's complete today's day, and we'll start with the next chapter and seventh chapter tomorrow. Bye bye.